On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
Now you see it, now you don't.
First pitch coming your way next.
1500 came out dripping on the float.
On the hill for the Mariners, Bryan Woo. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about ready to roll, Nolan Schanuel getting ready to hit. And that's how this series begins. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup. And they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, they're swinging for the fences, but sometimes you just got to shorten up. When runs are hard to come by with 2 strikes, I know this sounds crazy, but spread out and choke up a little bit. Just putting the ball in play might find a hole and get something going.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Joe Adell, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. That one fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. This ball's chopped on the ground. Crawford slinging it to first in time.
That is good. The shortstop, Zach Neto.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
That clips the corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
This to third. And that is that. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back at T-Mobile Park, today's starting pitcher, Jose Soriano. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
.98 at the knees for a strike. Donovan thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Josh Naylor.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Oh!
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Brings it in. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back in Seattle. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Late with the swing there. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Outside. Ball 1. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
So digging in, Oswald Peraza.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Hard hit, right side. Angels retired, 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
That one misses. Ball 1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. On the ground. Slings to first in time.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Cole Young.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That's the ball.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next to hit, Rob Refsnyder. Popped foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
O'Hoppe.
Swing and a miss. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Two on the way. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez should have this one. Then there's one down.
Batting up, the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Now here is Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a bouncer out to short. That ends the inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Ball.
And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
In the air, right field. Adele gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, J.P.
And now, J.P. Crawford. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Right. Dionisio.
And that one is lifted in the air. Refsnyder towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. One pitch and one out.
Joe Adele.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Oh.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom 4. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
That misses the
No,
zone,
that's a ball.
and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
One down. Popped up first base side. Shannawell moving under this one. And there's one down.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
The Mariners hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Ball 2.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Mariners.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Checks over to first, back safely. Raleigh, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Next offering is foul back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Nope, that's off the plate. Nope.
Misses
Ball two.
inside. Runner on the goal. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man on second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
Crash out. Nah, I'm finna max out. Hold on. Buddy, tell me what you really talking about. Hold on. Why you talking on me trying to talk it out? Feel like Lil Wayne back in 08. Feeling like every day, but it's 2 days.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
I keep it poppin', yeah, you know we lit. I'm coming through, you know we with the click. I keep it poppin', yeah, you know we lit. I'm coming through, you know we with the click. Hold up, now who that?
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next to the Angels, the third base.
Go ahead run on base. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings and misses, struck them out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run blast. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Christian Moore. Hard hit left side. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next for the Angels. The first
It's a
baseman,
dangerous
Nolan
throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Moore off the first with 2 away. In the air out to center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Next offering is outside.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And foul ball. Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1.
That's out the corner.
And that skips in the dirt.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic Canzo.
Strike 2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No, that's
Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Called out on strikes. Strikeout number 8. One out man at first. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Grounder might be 2. More for 1. And that's 2. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. We're through 5. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, L.A.
Come on, lift it to the top. Yeah, rise up. That's you. Come on in. What the emotion, heart on fire, trend.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Bryce Teodosio now at the plate.
Center fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Out to center. Rodriguez under this one. One down.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
That's the ball.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one 95 to finish him off. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Zach Neto. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Quick move to first. Neto dives back in safely. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone! Jorge Soler goes deep. His 21st of the year, and they lead it. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Wu done for the night, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and we'll come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
A new
Mariners,
arm into the game,
number
the righty,
27.
Dane Dunning.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Edward Bizardo appears to be getting loose. Ferrer warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now 4-2. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back in Seattle, here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brendan Donovan.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boog. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot.
He'll do it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Mariners,
And here's a look at how he's
the
using his
center
pitches
fielder,
in this one.
number 24, Julio Rodriguez.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Halos up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Lowe takes it in for the out. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Soriano departs, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Left-hander out of the bullpen, number 70.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Young in the box now. Takes strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Moore gets it to first, and that is that. Nice work from the Angel pen there. 7th inning coming up. Angels 4 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Didn't go. Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Berg, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Man at second.
That's the ball.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. That's off the mark. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Back to the top of the order, Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings through that one out in front that time. One out. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Save!
No, he's safe.
To the plate, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. Angels strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder.
Oh.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. 1 away.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's the DH, Dominic Canzone. Fouled off. He was late.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Tying run at the plate. Arozarena on the move. Out towards right center field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Center field. Teodosio should have this one. And the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edward Bizardo.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
looking to stop. And they get the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
That one fouled off. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Yasver Zulueta, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 2-1. And there's a ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Finish. Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, it's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with a kid. You know what the time is. Checking our wrist. I'm back on assignment.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Slapped foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. That one gets down for a hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
That's a ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Nope. That's inside.
The tying run at the plate.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The Angels trying to protect a 2-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Two outs, runners at first and second. And now for Seattle, Cole Young. Late swing, foul to the left. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Tap foul at the plate. Tied at 4. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But they score twice and even it up late. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mariners,
now, and on the mound, the closer,
75,
Andres Munoz.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Low. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Line, and that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a sac bunt here. Young fires over to first. That's a win, though, with the go-ahead run now in scoring position.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Hoppy goes after that one for strike 1. Munoz checks the runner. Low. Back in on a dive. Runner edges away at second. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
To third, Donovan. And that will end the inning. Angels lead one. Score remains tied at 4.
Now pitching for
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brent Suter.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
No, outside.
Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Panzone. High fly ball out to center field. Teodosio under it. And a couple of quick outs.
the batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Foul ball there. Crawford trying to send this to extra innings.
Oh.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And the winning run is aboard with a double.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Here's your 1. Just missed.
That's away.
Out towards right center field. Teodosio drifts towards it, and that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Gabe Spire. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Nolan Schanuel getting ready to hit. Finds his way through, base hit. Around third. And they lead it in the 10th. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Man at second. And that bunted towards third. Donovan fires to first in time. Now batting Joe Adell. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. Sliced hard, but foul. Oh, 2 now. That one ran inside, almost got him. One out, the runner at second here in extra innings. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gabe Spire gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back to the new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Mariners, Jose A. Ferrer.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
First and second, 2 outs. Jorge Soler will hit next. He was late there, strike 1.
Ooh, body out. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Comes up empty.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Toss to Naylor. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Angels 5 and the M's 4. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Stevenson. Well, 1-run game. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Oh, great stop to first. In time. Got him.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners. And now it's Josh Naylor trying to deliver as the hero. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The M's with the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
That's a really good take.
This one in the air, center field. Teodosio under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outfit.